Okay, let me know if you can hear me. I don't know why it's not working. I have no idea why it's not working. And it won't even give me the options to fix it, which is what's funny, right? You would think pop out chat participants. It doesn't even give you the options. Wait, is this me it's working? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, now you can hear me. Okay, fucking great. Don't you love it? Okay, now it's working. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's Bay Dating Coach Elliot Scott. And what I was saying the last 5 minutes in the previous one that did not work was just woke up, was just feeling like making a live stream. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. It's a little, the saturation or brightness is a little bright. I can maybe fix that. Let me try. Hold on. Real professional, I know, right? I'm a honey badger, though. I don't give a shit. What's going on, ladies? Okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, so let me see what you all are saying. What's up? What's up, Ginger, Carrie, Brittany, Lori, Joanna, Lady, TJ, Jody, RJ? What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Yeah, sorry for the short notice. Just decided to make this. Like I said, just woke up. I was feeling it. I don't know. Yeah, you probably couldn't tell I just woke up. I look the same in my videos. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but let's go. What's going on, Patricia from Argentina, from Canada? I have a lot of Canadian clients. I have a shitload of Canadian clients. I probably have, I would say number one would be America, and then tied between like UK and Canada. I have so many people from Toronto. It's not even funny. So many people. Yeah, from the UK. What's going on? Ediola, Angie, Yardine, Florida. What's going on? Hey, is anyone here from Illinois? I'm about to move to Illinois. Anyone here from Illinois? One person maybe? The Midwest that no one likes to admit they're from. I'm about to move there in a couple weeks. Washington State. That's where I just came from, actually. He is still watching your stories. You broke up with him. Hey, he like you, man. He still likes you. Hey, I always say this, right? Like when a guy's still looking at your stuff after a breakup, he's wondering if he made the right decision. I really do. I really think he's wow. I like that. I'm gonna show that. I shouldn't say that, but I think that's positive energy here. But yeah, what was I saying? With a guy usually checks your shit after, I'm really thinking he's wondering what you're doing, obviously, but he might be regretting the breakup or the decision he made. Because from my experience, like when I'm talking to my clients, and like you see patterns, right? I see this. I talk to thousands of women, seriously, already over the phone, and I see these patterns. And usually, when a guy breaks up and he's looking at your shit, he's thinking, oh, did I make the right decision? And then he's going to realize he made the right or the wrong decision because of two things. One, he's going to be out in the real world without you, and he's going to realize, oh shit, not everyone likes me. And number two, or I can't get women as easy as I thought I could. And number two, he's going to have the opportunity to finally miss you because you're gone. And so then if he's checking his shit, he's going to come back. That's just what happens. So, yeah. What's the best way to talk to your crush? By talking to him. Come on, you just got to walk up and own it. See, I think I always say this too. I say a lot in my videos, so I'm beating a dead horse here, but I think the biggest problem a lot of women have is they give a shit too fucking much. They just give too much shit, right? And that's why I always say women will lose in these kind of like battles. I hate saying it like that because it shouldn't be that. It should be a team effort. Two people come together, make each other happy, and so on and so forth. But what usually happens is I think women care so much that they desire a guy so much that they fear losing him, right? Now, I'm not saying you fear losing the guy because you're not even talking to him. But what I'm saying is you just care so much. It's just a guy. He's just a guy, right? There's better guys out there too. This guy's nothing special. Trust me. As much as you like him, there's someone out in the world who can't fucking stand him. Okay. Just remember that. He's nothing special. Nothing at all. The guy saying I love you before you met. So that's a red flag. Usually that's like trying to fill a void. That's insecurity as a motherfucker right there. That's some Elliot Scott shit. I wouldn't do that. When is too soon for sex? Hey, it's your body. You do what you want. I don't think there's a personal limit time to it. I think if a guy pretty much knows what he wants from the get-go, so it doesn't matter if he has sex with you week 1 or week 10. I think he already knows. I've been with women who I hooked up with the first night and we had a great relationship. And then there's women who I, was talking to for a while. We hooked up and I just wasn't feeling it. It just happens. Is a guy BSing you if he is clearly flirts with you and then asks him, and then you then ask him because it's been 6 to 8 weeks of talking and he says it's a friendship, but you can still tell he's defensive. I think he's bullshitting you. Hey, after 6 to 8 weeks, that's way too much time for a guy. I know that's the time I usually get people, but like in that time limit, a guy knows what he's signing up for, right? He just like waiting out the inevitable. Like you can know someone better over time, but I think in terms of like relationship, I think talking for 8 weeks and seeing that person weekly. I'm not talking about like seeing one a week and then don't see him for a couple and then see him again. No, I'm talking about consistently seeing someone for 8 weeks. Like, dude, you know what you're signing up for. Just make the decision. Stop wasting the girl's time, kind of thing. So. Hey, Sue Rogers, why does that name sound so familiar? Sue Rogers, did you just ask me for an email session or private email session in the comments? Is that why I know your name? I got that still trapped mind, girl. My phone always blows up. Every time I do something live, my phone starts blowing up because everyone had my friends message me, my Snapchat goes off. It's gonna go crazy. Yes. Okay, Sue, I thought that was you. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the comment. I commented back to a private email link. Is it okay to keep talking on someone who dumped you? I personally wouldn't keep talking to someone who dumped me, and there's 2 reasons why. Number 1, it shows that you have no options and that you're so attached to the guy. I mean, I'm not giving you context. You're not giving me context. So, I mean, if you guys are ending on a good note and you're still friends and you agree to that, then okay. But I never do it personally for 2 reasons. 1, I feel like it's too, like, dude, it's like you don't like me. There's nothing else you can offer. I don't want to stick around. But number 2, I always feel that person feels like they might have you wrapped around their finger eventually if you stick around. You don't go do your own thing. You can't get over them, and people might take advantage of it eventually. And people think that's so evil to say. But I think that's human nature to a degree, of course. Now, you start really fucking people over, that's bullshit. But like when your job as an organism is to survive and reproduce, the survival aspect is being advantageous. That's why people are so fixated on status. That's why people are so crazy about, money and one-upping each other and things like that. In all terms of dominance, right? Like physical build, financial build, status, things like that. So yeah. Message retracted. You can retract your messages. The sound is working now. Thank you, cheerleading. It's been we're 10 minutes in. I appreciate it though. I appreciate you being here. Okay, that's what matters to me. You're the best dating coach. Thank you, Ingrid. You've been around for a while. How long have you been around, Ingrid? I've seen you plenty of times. If a guy pulls away, he isn't interested, right? I would say, it depends on the context. That's where private, like one-on-one phone sessions come in. Because here's the thing, like I'll give you a great example with me. Like I'm a guy with like commitment issues, right? I used to go to a therapist for commitment issues, and I would have all the intentions of getting very close to a girl and getting to know her and seeing what happens. But I can always get 1 foot in the door. I can never get 2. And I don't know why. And a lot of the times I might pull away because I would feel guilty, right? I mean, like you feel like you're leading the girl on. And you can't help it because you do like her, you do care for her, you do want something, but you just can't commit. And of course that, from my personal experience, it's stuff that happened in my past. But yeah, I mean, that might be one reason. Another reason is too much pressure, too fast, too soon. He might not be on the same page as you. And if he keeps going along with it, it's telling you, or if he keeps on complying with it, it's like, hey, I'm on the same page or it's telling you at least that he's on the same page when he's not. So that might be another reason. Save this live. Gotta go. I think it saves automatically. Don't worry, Diana. Diana, I see you a lot too. Damn, I see everyone here, man. I see everybody. Oh, solid woman. How to handle it. What is up with guys flirting overly with other women and then a solid woman? What? And when they have a solid woman. Oh, why do guys flirt when he has already a girl? I think it could be insecurities or fill a void and things like that. Just filling a void. Guys, now a lot of people won't agree with me on this, but I can argue this till my face is blue. We strongly, and you can look at this from how guys act to what we put our time and effort in and things like that. Our self-worth is strongly correlated with how we feel that women feel about us, or how easy we are or how easily it is we feel to attract women, things like that, right? How easy we can get women. Because by definition, if you can't get a woman, you're sterile, right? So we like to know that we still have it, that we can, flirt. And girls do it too. It's not a guy thing. Girls do it too. I know plenty of girls who do it. I think you're the best. Well, I think you're the best too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. My ex-boyfriend comes back after dumping. Wow. I'm not going to put that up there, Carla, because it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's. Will my boyfriend come back after dumping, although he heard me? Hey, it sounds like you're doing good without him. From what now people who are watching this later on, or probably people in the comments now, you can't see that comment, but yeah, Carla, I wouldn't even worry about him, man. Probably will. I said the same thing. Insecurity. Yep, told you, RJ. Yeah. Good. Hey, what kind of videos do you guys want from me, man? I need to put out some clever content, man. I have almost 400 videos on these topics, but obviously, there needs to be more. You can always have more Elliott Scott. You can always have more videos, always have more insight, value, help, and things like that. So, give me some topics. Give me some topics. Flirting tips. Oh, I can't. I'm horrible at flirting. I couldn't help you with that. I think a good thing with flirting, though, is always being quick-witted and being hot and cold. I think giving too much it gets taken for granted, and I think pulling back too much doesn't create attraction, right? You got to give them something to work with. And I think if you're hot and cold and you're quick-witted and you tease, that's all you really need. And you have a good sense of humor. People who take things seriously, that's a turn off. Do a list of red flags in real situations. What do you mean, Cheryl? Mirror middle. I was going to make a video on that, on long distance. Or did I? I don't know. I think I was going to. Maybe it was in my dream. I have so many chalkboards everywhere, or dry erase boards everywhere. It's funny. I have two in this room right now that you can't see. I have that big one that you see in my videos right here. Then I have another one on the side. And then I have that one. If you guys remember my old school videos, I had that one that you can that has wheels and a thing around it. I have that in my room. So I was probably writing on that, and then I fell asleep, and I was like, oh, that's a good video. So yeah, Mirror, I'm going to make a video on long distance and how it works. Yeah, there are a lot. I wouldn't say it's rules to dating and attraction. And people say there's so much to learn or there's so much to do, but I would say that that's not true. I would say that the reason it seems like it is because, number one, there's so much more like technology. Like, you got to know things with social media and texting, and you can't get mad at the rules when you're applying all these things in your life, right? You can't get mad at, that there's texting rules when you text a guy all the time, or social media when you use social media all the time. But on top of that, though, I always tell women that there's not any rules. It's actually very simple. I just think people are so far away from natural or what they need to be that it makes things very difficult. And the analogy I like to use is a squat. I could sit there and watch you do a squat, and you can get results from a squat, but at the same time, you might be doing it wrong, and you might be creating, muscle imbalances or injuries for the future and stuff like that. So when you think you're doing it right, and then I look at you and I'm like, well, you're putting a lot of pressure on the front of your feet. You're not sticking your ass out. Your IT band is weak, so your legs building in. You don't have the correct posture of your chest and spine and things like, all that kind of stuff. And I can just go on and on with that. And you're gonna be like, dude, you're picking me apart. I thought I was doing it right. Well, you're not. You can always get a little bit better. And that's the analogy I like to use. Is it possible if you make a video, or it's possible you can make a video about a guy, how to make a guy want to have a long distance relationship with you? That would be very hard. I might be able to do that. I think I can do that. That'd probably be the video I would make, that with tips on making it work. Or those would be two different videos, but I am going to make some on long distance. Need help with starting a relationship with my guy best friend forever. Both scared of the friendship being ruined. Well, yeah, that's the consequence you get for that kind of stuff. I agree. Healthy versus unhealthy relationships. I think that should be pretty obvious, though. Like, what would you guys consider a health? Well, it's subjective too. Like, what would you consider a healthy relationship in an unhealthy? Like some things that I think are unhealthy, some people might think, oh, that's not too bad. And I know that because a lot of you are in those relationships when you call me, and I'm like, why are you dealing with this? Like, I just had a client today. I'm not going to put her on blast. But I had a client today, sweet woman with a good heart, had the best intentions in the world. And she wanted to stay with this guy. But I'm like, do you hear what you're saying about him? Like, he has no empathy. He's so, there are just so many problems, but she was sticking with it. So too many games, hard to find real nowadays. Hey, I can make a video on that too. I don't think there's as much games as people think there is. I just think it's things that create, it's competition. For example, I always like to use the example of dating apps. The problem with dating apps is you have I'm going to give you the rundown of dating apps real fast. You all think I hate them. I don't. You can find good people on them. I know you can. I've seen it. But here's the problem with dating apps, right? You talk about competition, mind games, and stuff like that. Too many games. The thing with the dating apps is everyone wants to be on it, right? Because it's so easy. It's convenient, stress-free. I have a wider radius. It's easy. I just got to swipe. Things like that. No approach anxiety. If they don't like me, whatever, I can just keep moving on. Things like that, right? It sounds so easy, but because it's so easier, and because the barrier of entry is so low, everyone is on it. And everyone wants the same thing as you. Girls, your same sex wants the same thing as you. So they're all on there doing the same thing, posting the same thing, competition. There's going to be people better looking than you. There's going to be people worse looking than you. There's going to be people better matches than you and worse matches than you. And there's so much competition for a guy, for a guy just to pick one girl. If I'm talking to you on Tinder and I'm talking to 10 other girls or 5 other girls or even 2, whoever, right? Why would I be so hasty to commit to you when I have all these other options who are good, who might be quality options, So that's the problem. It's not so much mind games. I mean, yeah, there's manipulating, there's going back and forth and stuff like that. But like I said, I can throw that to a lot of things. I can say, well, people are coming off stronger than ever now because they have texting. So even when they're away, they're not away because they're blowing up each other's phone, and it becomes very redundant, boring, and a chore over time. And he's just like, whatever, I'm done with it. And like I said, with that, and then online dating, he can just, if he's getting bored with you because of all that, he can just go back online and create that new butterfly honeymoon stage spark feeling with the next girl. So it's a lot of things. It's a double-edged sword is what, the thing that you guys love so much, which would be the online dating and texting and social media, is the thing that kills you at the same time. Why do men dislike women who stand their ground? I wouldn't say men dislike women who stand their ground. I wouldn't. Guys don't like to be challenged, just like women don't like a guy who stands his ground. Yeah, that's true, Lisa and PA. Don't give a shit. I'm not going to say the real word. Oh, fuck. Who cares? Don't give a fuck, scarcity, and let them chase. I agree. You have to create that attraction, and then kind of, again, I don't like the idea of playing games, but be scarce. Like I said, if you make yourself too available, you get taken advantage of. People don't agree with that, but I can actually link studies. I can on this computer that prove that the power of scarcity. The difference between a guy who cares and a guy who wants attention. Ooh, that would be a good one. That'd be actually really hard to do too. Actually, I might do that. Hey, yeah. If you can write me in one of my comments, I see all the comments. So if you could write me in a comment somewhere on one of my videos or email me that topic, that'd be really good. That'd be a fun one. Why are there so many games now? Please make a video over 40 and newly single. The game's no different than if you're 40, 44, 4 or 24, right? Maybe 4, but 24 and 44, no difference. There's no difference. Women are like, I have women come, hey, and here's why I say that. My average client is 30s, 40s, right? Mid 30s, higher 40s, that gap. And they come to me with the same problems that a guy does, or that these younger girls come to me for. A guy shows a lot of interest in the beginning and he pulls away. And they always tell me, well, I thought because he was 40-something, he'd be more mature. Fuck no, dude. Hell no. Hey, if he's 40 and single, there's a reason, okay? Or 50. 50, there's no difference either. Unless you're 78, right? And you got a couple more years in you, it's not going to be any different. Let me see. How to tell the difference between whether there's still a chance or if you should cut your losses. I can make a video on that too. That would be a good video. You send me a link to these or email me these topics. These are really good topics. Online, just ignore it. Even if you are online, I agree. Why do you guys chat online? Say they're looking for a relationship. I'm sure that's what you meant to say. Wait, that is what it says. Oh my God, these glasses aren't working. Okay, why do you guys chat online? Say they're looking for a relationship, but when they meet up, they say they're just looking for fun and want it. I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you exactly why guys bullshit you. I'm not saying these are all guys I know. When I say this, people think, "Oh my God, I'm so anti-men. I'm a feminist." I'm not. I'm against feminism. Sorry to say it. I believe in equality, right? I just don't like the way the movement's going. But we're not trying to get political here. Again, I believe in equality. But here's the thing, right? When guys go online, there's the logical approach and then there's the moral approach. If a guy says, and I'm not saying this right, I agree with women 100%. This is totally wrong. Women do it too, though. It's not just a man thing, okay? I've seen it with women. If I were to tell you, hey, I just want to bang, and you're like, well, I want a relationship, like, okay, cool, but I want to bang, right? Neither of us are going to get anything. But if I'm more logical with it, and I know you want a relationship, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, let's just see where it goes and blah, blah, blah. You're going to be more willing and open-minded towards the idea of us or where it happens or where it goes and things like that. Sorry. So yeah, it's a logical versus moral approach. That doesn't make it right. I agree with women 100%. You should not bullshit a girl like they do, but that's the reason they do it. Chain date. A video on guys who chain date. What's wrong with chain dating? I don't see anything wrong. You can't date a lot of people? Hey, Korean watching from Seoul. Oh, what's up, girl? What's up? Hey, I love my Korean audience. There's not a lot of you, but I like you. All right, my dad actually went to Korea for a while in the military back in the day. I feel like I'm in my masculine energy a lot. Is it unattractive to most men? Well, why would you say you're in your masculine energy? Are you more demanding? Do you take lead? I don't think it's wrong. Here's the way I always explain it, right? And again, I'm a libertarian. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay. Do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. And I think nowadays women need to be masculine in some areas, like the workplace, for example, right? A very important place to be masculine. But when you're in a relationship, and when I say masculine, a woman can be masculine or feminine. It's not tied down to one sex. However, I do believe one, I don't care who it is, but one should be feminine, one should be masculine. Here's why. I like to use a dance analogy. If you're both feminine and you're trying to slow dance, it's not going to go anywhere. No one's going to take lead. It's going to be weak, wobbly, all over the place. Okay. If you're both masculine, you're going to fight to take lead. It's going to be real stiff. If one's masculine and one's feminine, you're going to flow. You're going to complement each other. It's going to look great. One's not better than the other. You need each other to look that elegant, right? So, is it unattractive? It depends on what kind of guy it is. I know a couple who the guy is very feminine, the girl's masculine, and it works out well. So, yeah, but just or just what's common in society is yes, man is masculine, women is feminine. Has calling on the phone gone by the wayside? Kinda. I mean, yes and no. It depends on how much he's invested in you. I personally don't like talking on the phone. I do it hours a day, so it's just not my thing. Love these analogies. I know. I always think I give good analogies. If someone wants to make a video of all my analogies, just a montage of Elliot analogies, I will love you forever. That would be a great video because I use so many analogies in my videos from like day one till now. I use so many of them. I feel like I was just an ego boost. How do you I don't know what UK means. Oh, how do you know? Okay, really, you got to cut it short. Really, how do you know if he went back with his ex and if he's low key? You don't know. You don't know. You might have been an ego boost. Who knows? I know that's sad to say. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. Oh, my friends are blowing up my phone. Hold on. Oh, what's he saying? Okay, hold on, guys. What's he saying? Okay, I'm gonna ignore him right now because it's not even popping up on my thing. Okay. 2 years not meeting. Fuck that. Who you be talking for 2 years and you haven't met? Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow. Hey, I like that. Thank you, Lucia Alvarez. You're the best. I'm in a lovely relationship thanks to your advice. I get those emails every day, but I love hearing it. Thank you so much. That does mean a lot to me. That's why I do what I do. I love this kind of stuff. I do it because I love the psychology of it, right? I love the psychology of it, the evolutionary psychology at least. But it is always good to hear, hey, I get emails in it. I get people who will just get a session with me to talk about it, and they say, yes, your emails or your email, your phone session, or your videos have helped me a lot, to tie this guy down, to get to the relationship I wanted. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lucia. That means a lot to me. What's wrong with me? I've been laying on the sofa in my bikini with a bad touch playing on repeat for 3 hours, and my boyfriend didn't want to fuck. That's not wrong with you. He's gay. He's gay. You got a little sugar in his tank. There's nothing wrong with that. That happens all the time. Hey, trust me, that happens all the time, though. There was this girl I used to be crazy for in my early 20s, right? And, I wasn't with her. She ended up dating this guy. They're married now. And I remember one time, I think when they're fiance, they were engaged. She called or she texted me. She's like, "What's his problem?" And she was a good-looking girl too, with a nice body. So she's like, "What's his problem? Like, he'd rather go out with his like I told him I'm in his bed, butt ass naked, but he'd rather go out and drink with his friends." I'm like, he's an idiot, but it happens. It happens. I don't know. I'm sorry that happened to you. That the struggle sounds real. He's probably gay. Just throw it up to that, right? I love watching you so much. Thank you, Vanna Bush. Thank you, Elliot. But what if the woman would rather the man call her at times? Then I say you have to demand it, right? And when I say demand it, not in a like harsh, like I want you to call me. Because when a guy's job is to provide and satisfy, is he going to do it wrong? Yeah, obviously, everyone makes mistakes. But for a woman to call him out for it, I think that's a mistake. I'd rather someone tell me, I would like if, or I love it when you, start like that, then answer, or, put your demand in there instead of saying, you need to call me more or else. That doesn't work. We like to feel like we're doing a good job, even though we're not, which sucks because men fail most of the time. But if a woman says, hey, I would like it if you, or I love it when you do this, I think that'd be a better way of getting him to do it. I feel sexuality is important with men, but I don't know how to balance it where I come off high value. build sexual tension, but don't let it release. Blue balls basically. I wouldn't do not literally. That would suck, but I feel like just have fun, hang out, build sexual tension while you're doing it, and don't give it up. So, again, it's scarcity. It all comes down to scarcity. It's it's limited amount of resources. Just look. You all need to study economy, right? If you just study economy, you would know the price. You would know like value propositions and price and value and scarcity and how the price goes up and things because of it. This is no different. There's a reason why those prices go up. TJ Sharp, what are you LOLing about? Do rebound relationships move fast? Example, meeting the family. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And usually because rebound relationship, you have to look at the context, right? When you're in a rebound relationship, first off, when I say this, I don't want to say that guys initially or try to go for the rebound, right? It's not like he wakes up, it's like, oh, you know what? Look at that muscle, by the way. I got no muscles, but he's not going to say, you know what? I'm going to wake up and get some rebounds in the day. I got to get my 3 rebounds in the day. That's not how it works. It just happens, right? But yes, it usually does move fast because, like I said, the context. And the context is if he's in a rebound, he obviously just got out of something. When you get out of something, you're trying to fill a void. You're insecure. You're hurt from it happening, heartbroken, whatever it is. And so you want to move fast. Yeah. What's the tat on your wrist? What does it say that? What is the tat on your wrist? It says Andrea Haynes. Just kidding. I have a background in literature. I have my degree in English literature, and so it's books, and it says I have lived 1,000 lives. So it's a quote by an author. What do you think about 17 years of age difference? Depends on the age. If you're 17 and he's 30, so yeah, that's not going to work out. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that age difference. I'm not a big fan of age difference. Can it happen? Yes, I know couples who have a good gap between each other and they work out very, very, very well. I think it just depends on the people. I really do. Where right place, right time, and usually you find your timing throughout life. So hopefully, if he's 17 years older, you're 17 years older, you're where you want to be, and he's where he wants to be. 1926, that's nothing. Oh, if you're the older one, you're 50 and he's 34. Oh, he's chasing that fantasy. He like those older women. That's what's going on. He chases. Hey, let me ask y'all something. I need to bring this up. Why aren't you all on my Patreon? Huh? You all hurt my feelings. Why aren't you on my Patreon? And if you're on my Patreon, you'll be getting a lot more of these. You get a lot more of these. You get to vote for what type of videos I'm going to do. You get to give me suggestions on the videos. You get to listen in some of my phone calls, which it's with consent. I will let them know or ask them first. I need you guys. Oh yeah, you're right, Olga. I'm calling you out. Where is in any of my descriptions? I'm calling Olga's right. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to post it here. I'm calling Olga out, girl. Hey, you all say you like my stuff, but you ain't signed up with my Patreon. Kind of hurts my feelings. I don't know what to say to that. Elliot Scott, hold on. Let me type my shit in. I should have set this all up, right? Real professional. But yeah, I'm calling you out, girl. Come on. That's what I do. I call people out for a living. I really do call people out for a living, actually. Hey, if you ever got a session with me, you would know. I don't play no games, man. Verify this device. Oh my God. Hey, let me tell you something that haunch. Okay, so whatever. You're all lucky. You all got lucky today. You're lucky it is not popping up. But whatever. I'm calling you all out. You're right. Yes, Natasha knows. It's in the link below every one of my videos besides this one. I'm calling you all out. You need to sign up for that Patreon if you care. You all say how much you care. Let me see. Should you say I love you first? If you're feeling it, it's not so much who says it first, it's how early you say it. How long should you wait to meet the parents? Again, that depends on the pace things are going. I would wait a little long. I'll wait at least a month. He calls everyone babe. Who does? Me? Or your boy? Ethereal? Purple Light? Because I do too, actually. RJ, why do you think the guy should say it first? Crazy talk. Uh-oh, and my Patreon. Oh, login attempt. Verify this device. I'm verifying it. Yeah, you all going to get this link now. You all did it to me now. You all did me dirty. My own followers doing me dirty. Like, seriously? My own followers. Here, I'm putting this link in the description, okay? If you want to follow, if you want to go ahead and do it, go ahead. If you love me and care about me, do it. I dare you. There it is. I love how my name lights up. Makes you feel special. Yeah. Has anyone here watched the Hodge twins? Has anyone else watched the Hodge twins? Are you still moving at yes, I am. Sorry, that was my mom. My mom texted me. Cool kid, you watch the Hodge twins? I love the Hodge twins, man. I watch them all the time. They give horrible advice. They give horrible advice, but I can't help but love them. What's up, Vanessa? How are you doing? How to stop thinking about your ex. You go out and date someone else and have a fun life. I'll tell you exactly how to get over it, right? This is Elliot top-notch dating 101. Well, it's not 101 if it's top-notch, but it's like 501, okay? This is some legit shit right here. This is how you get over somebody. All kinds of games. That's right, Dre. All kinds. Eat whatever the fuck you want to eat, is what he says. But let me tell you how to get over someone. I think it's two things. I really do. It's letting go of the hope, right? Hope is the anchor that keeps you so attached. I'd rather someone tell me, hey, Elliot, there's no chance on God's beautiful green earth I would ever date your goofy-looking, big-eared, four-eyed looking ass, right? There's no way in hell I'll ever do it. I'd rather a girl tell me that. I mean, that's a little harsh. I hope not. She's a bitch if she does. I'd rather a girl tell me that, though, than say, you know, I like you, just not, I'm not feeling, what's my hair right here? I'm just not feeling it right now. Maybe in the future when I do want one, and if I do, you know, you'll be the one I come to. You know, like that just holds on to too much hope, okay? That holds on to way too much hope. And you're not going to succeed or move on if you don't accept the fact that you're going to be on this earth, but not together, okay? You have to fully accept the fact that he's not going to be with you. And if he comes back around and does, then great. But what I'm trying to say is what extends the heartbreak into months and months and months is the fact that we hold so much onto the idea of hope. You have, if I'm not saying if they're coming back or not, I'm saying if you're ready to move on, you want to move on, you have to let go of the idea of hope. Okay, that's number one. Number two is a lot of people like to find a way to suppress these hurtful feelings and stuff like that. They go out with their friends. They go sleep with somebody else. They get with somebody else. They drink. Whatever's your vice, right? Or whatever's your method, your fix. I'm a big believer in just letting it consume you, letting it hit you, hitting rock bottom, and then realizing, okay, this is rock bottom, and it's not that bad. I'm still standing. What do I have to, let's go from here. If you let go of hope and you hit fucking rock bottom and you realize you're still standing, and that, then yeah, I mean, you're fine. What's up, Kimberly? You are late. And Lori, you've been around forever, man. I remember you. Lori, how long have you been a subscriber? Thank you, Olga. That's why you can get on that Patreon, right? Come on now. I'm going to call you out. Oh, what's up, Annette? Brittany Rose, have you watched Alpha Male Dating Coaches? Have you watched Alpha Male Dating Coach on YouTube? I don't even know who that is. Nah. A year and a half. Damn, you've been here forever. That's how long I've been around, right? A little over a year and a half. Dang, girl, you don't play around. Okay. I like that. I like that, love. I like that, love. Damn, some of you are so good, so well. Who here is a new subscriber? Anybody? Anyone here subscribed within the last month? He's not an alpha male, she said. I don't know. I don't know who he is. Let me see. Me. What's up, Angela? Me. What's up, Higgins? Higgins, I swear I saw you before. Really? Patricia, what's up? Andrea, MM. Tom, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Delightfully new. Oh, I like that. Okay, a few months now. Okay. Today, Phoenix, you subscribed today. What video did you subscribe on? Oh, sorry, I'm fixing my hair all the time. I have this problem when I just wake up. This one just wants to do whatever it wants to do. See, it drives me insane. Newbie, Miranda, what's up? What about mindful attraction? Subscribe today. Okay. Damn. I liking that. You keep it going. Well, that's good. You subscribe today and you get a live stream today. Can't beat that, right? I don't think you can. I hope not. I like the way you took that in your stride. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I know, Lisa, I know. Nah, he's cool, though. I like him. Guy ghosts, but invest emotionally. What do you mean, Angela? Just subscribed. You were watching this, Rebecca, and you weren't subscribed? Oh, it hurts. Well, now you are. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep bugging you all on that Patreon. Look, I'm calling you all out. You're all doing me dirty right now. I want to see a surprise. When I get off this, I want my Patreon to boom. Holy moly, they love me. They care about me. After all, okay. I feel where you are coming from. Where am I coming from, Vanessa? Thank you, Subi. Just Patreon. That's why I love you. That's why you're my girl. Probably has mine shot. Okay, I want return my boyfriend. You want your boyfriend to return? What do I need to do? That's a very broad question. You need to do a lot of things. I don't know how you guys are right now. You can get an email session with me. And again, I'm not trying to sell myself. I just don't know your situation or the context. Context is very important because it sounds like I contradicted myself in a lot of videos, but that's based on context. One person it will work, one person it wouldn't. I have to know the context. Becca, I don't believe you. Becca, if that's the case, then I want you to email me on Patreon. I'll reply back. I replied to all my Patreon emails so far. She said Hispanic guys play the most games. You haven't dated a black guy. I haven't either, but from what I hear. No. I take that back. Black guys have the most game. That's probably why they play the most. I think white guys are just all over the place, right? White guys are goofy as hell. Like me, I'm goofy as fuck. Okay, Becca, I got you. What's your email address? Well, you need my email address, Carrie. It's ElliotScottServices@gmail.com. Thank you, Natasha. That means a lot to me. Please sign up for a phone session. I love my phone sessions, man. I really do. It's just fun to get to know people and the situations and what they're going through and shit like that. Like just picking it apart. Because when you guys are telling me it, like I'm already like one step or two steps ahead because I see the pattern so many times. It's just really fun to kind of like unscramble. Yes, that's true. I will agree with that. I said earlier, someone asked me about making videos for 40 up. I will agree. I think guys who are younger play a little more games. I don't think it's that much difference to make a video, but younger guys play more games. And I think the reason for that is they're so young that they don't want to commit yet. Like I just had a client, who was it? An email client who was in her early 20s. And the guy was playing I didn't know they were, right, until later on. But I even messaged her. Who's just subscribe to Patreon? Thank you, Angie. That means a lot to me. It really does, guys. Thank you so much. But she was telling me all these problems and all this bullshit this guy was pulling. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I can tell you guys in your early 20s because this guy is doing what I call like a safety net, right? He's playing a lot of bullshit games with you. He's telling you he doesn't want this, but he doesn't want to let you go either because he wants you as an insurance policy, meaning if it doesn't work out in the real world, he can come back to you, which he's very comfortable, aware of, and safe with, right? And things like that. That happen, and then of course, her on the other hand is going to let him keep doing that because she fears she's young. She's naive still. She fears losing, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. I've been there too. I've been a lot worse, but they let it happen to them because they desire the guy so much they fear losing him, right? They're so wrapped up in their feelings and they haven't been through the hellhole yet of their 20s and heartbreak. So yeah, I'm still in my teens. Am I single? Yes. Cool kid. If you're still in your teens, you have a lot to learn. I would date a lot. I wouldn't commit to anyone just yet. You talk about Joe Rogan. That's my boy. Hold on, let me get on that. And yeah, you're young. Do you, girl? I love Joe Rogan. Said that men don't believe in love, only coming in women. Your thoughts? No, I don't believe that. I do like Joe Rogan though. I love Joe Rogan. I watch his podcast every day. Was breadcrumbing. Leaving little scraps for them. Like I said, the hope thing. Like a good example of it is the idea of giving the girl some hope to hang on to. He gives her a little something to keep her hooked. Same thing as it's not orbiting, but it is coming back and forth, giving her a little something to hook onto. I just started seeing a guy younger than myself. It's not for me. Not trying to play that mama for no man. Smart woman. I like that. I agree with that. Brittany, I'm telling you, do you seriously? Let me hit you up, Elliot. You gotta get my Patreon first. Hit me the DMs there. You gotta get my Patreon. Okay, Angela. Okay, he is vulnerable, listens, remembers, but ghosts and doesn't reply. Long distance after knowing him in person after a few months. Okay, there's a lot of things with that. See, that's why I'm going to make that long distance video. That does make a difference. I'm telling you guys, long distance makes a hell of a difference in everything. Thank you, Andrea. What's up, Isabel Garcia? What's up, Penny? Penny, how long have you been a subscriber? I've seen you forever, girl. I've seen you forever. Or maybe you're just consistent. Either way, I like it. Is it possible to get out of the friend-sister zone? That's a hard question because I think what a lot of people think, I love you too, Penny. I think what a lot of people think is the friend zone, they're not in the friend zone. Just because you're a friend does not mean you're in the friend zone. A friend zone is someone who you do not see as a sexual object at all. It's a lamp, right? This mic, like a non-sexual object. You will never get out if you're truly in the friend zone. But there is some attraction there. Then I would just argue that there's not enough of it. Oh, damn. Show me some love, Elliot. Oh, I'll show you some love. What's up? Thank you so much. With the $20, that means a lot to me. I mean, I would, but I can't. Okay, I can't. You're not allowed to do that. How to be a Patreon? You just click this link. Kimberly, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Seriously, I think I'm in love now. There you go. How to be a Patreon? She asked. Kimberly, thank you. Damn, girl. Find a way to my heart. There you go. I have something to ask you. Go ahead and ask me. She says it's been 5 months since I had sex. It's hard. Come on now. You can hold out a little longer. Next to Ice Poseidon right here. My guy lives in France. Where do you live, Kimberly? Or Penny. Sorry, I said Kimberly because I'd be Kimberly on my mind with that money. Kimberly, I can't do that. Do you guys know how strict the YouTube things are now? Like, I don't even want to be on it so much anymore because how strict things are. But I have such a good following on here, I can't. What is your dating style? I don't even know what that means. I can't believe I can't. As much as I would want to. What is your dating style? I don't know. Chill, casual, if that's what you mean. Conversation tips. I don't think you need conversation tips. I think the problem people have so much is they worry about what to say. If you're just quick wit, you're fun, you're a tease, and you're in the moment, you got it. Seriously, it doesn't matter what you talk about. People worry so much about how to keep a conversation going. Just talk because you want to talk. Seriously. She did pay good money for that show. She did. I give her a private show. All right. So glad you. Whoa. Okay. Well, you're all moving so fast. You all text so damn fast. God dang. You're women. You're probably like this on your phone. Okay. He's amazing. And when we were together, and but very absent when he goes home. Shall I mirror him? Yes, you should. Yes, I know. When he's away, Penny, treat it as such. Here's the problem with long distance relationships. Take my advice with a grain of salt because I've seen them work out with this either way. But with long distance relationships, especially if you don't have that foundation built before you go, the problem a lot of people have is they try to build that foundation when he's away. And the way to do that, or the way they do that, is texting or using the phone. So you're being associated with a phone relationship. Your relationship is 99% on the phone. And when it comes down to relationships, you keep asking yourself, or when we get into relationships, it's, for benefits. Of course it's liking someone, but you look at the benefits of a relationship. If there was no benefits, you didn't feel good being with the person, you wouldn't get into it, okay? So when a guy and a girl are away and it's just a bunch of texting and bullshit back and forth, which gets boring and redundant over time, he's going to ask himself, did I sign up for this? So I always tell women to focus less on the texting and focus more on seeing him in person if possible, and focus on quality times together. You have to get your reps in. That's the only thing you can do. You have to get your reps in and build that attraction with him, okay? People text way too much in long distance relationships, which is, again, when you have a foundation, it is completely fine, okay? You have a lot to lose. But if there's no attraction to start off, like you just talked for a month, whatever, and again, there's exceptions to the rule. I have seen it myself. I have seen long distance relationships work very well in a variety of situations. I'm just saying, if you were to meet a guy on Tinder and he lives 3 hours away, it's going to be very hard to maintain that relationship because one, he's talking to a lot of girls on Tinder who are probably closer, but two, the long distance is going to be a hassle and it's going to take its toll. Texting all the time is going to become a hassle. It's going to take its toll. You need to see the person to build that attraction, to remind each other that it's worth it. That's just the way it is. Do guys respect virgins or not? Yeah, I think they do for the most part. I respect virgins. Wow. What, Kimberly, really? I love it. Oh, Kimberly's so sweet. What's going on, Don? You just get here? Oh, Don, you just woke up. Don, what time is it over there? Let me see. Hold on. Before asking you, I'm going to find out myself. 2.
The time in United Kingdom is 2:10 a.m.
Oh my God, why are you up? Oh, it's Sunday over there. You do whatever you want to do, I guess. Holy shit. I'm up at that time. I should be making my videos at that time. Damn, 2:10. How many of you are from the UK over here? I'm telling you, I have a bunch of Canadian and UK followers. I can't even stress that. Almost as much as American, believe it or not. Thank you, Penny. I love you too. Oh, I like it. Okay, you're from Estonia. Okay. New Zealand. What time is it over there? From Cali. Yeah, let me know where everyone's from right now. Type in where you're from. I love to know this. I like my analytics. Where I'm from, right now I live in Idaho. In 2 weeks, I'm moving back to my home, which is Illinois, from the Midwest. Yes, Angela, where are you at from the Midwest? I'm from the Midwest. Wisconsin, UK, North California. I hate California. I know everyone here from Cali. I hate California. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. I hope I don't lose you as a subscriber because I love you guys more than anything. But, oh, my God. Olga, where are you from? Chi-Town. Okay. Kimberly, you don't love me more. I love you more. I promise. Too much metro over here in Cali. I agree with that. New York City. Okay. St. Louis. Hey, Bunny, guess where I'm moving? I'm moving 20 minutes outside of St. Louis. That's where I'm moving. So what's up, girl? Yep. I'm moving 20 minutes outside of St. Louis, Illinois side. We're going to be best friends. Phoenix. Okay. I like Phoenix. I love your videos. Thank you, Trish. No, I didn't say I don't like Cali girls. I said I don't like Cali. Cali girls are cool. They're okay. The mic's actually really old. It's about a little over a year. Cool kid. Everyone's Latina in here. Trust me. I have a lot of Latina clients. 2 of my clients today were Latina. Florida. There's a lot of Cali, a lot of New York, and a lot of Florida up in this bitch. See? Okay. Look, another Latina there. Hey. Now, no. Thank you for that money, honey. I ain't paying you for to listen one deaf song. Thank you. What song? I can't listen to songs on here. I'll get copyrighted. You can send it to me. I want to hear you sing to me. A black Latina. See, there you go. Boston. That's the first time I've seen this on this list. Holy shit. Thank you for that money, honey. That does mean a lot to me. I live in Sweden. I have a couple Sweden. I know some Swedish people here. You're welcome, Patricia. Trish. Now she said shut up and strip. You guys don't want to see my ass strip. Trust me. Oh, is my thing cutting? Is my thing cutting? Look at that movement. That's not good. Something's going on here. I gotta slow down. Thumbs up. How do you get a guy to tell you how he feels? Slow things down and let him feel comfortable telling you. I think and here's why guys don't tell you how they feel. We feel like we open a can of worms when we do it sometimes, okay? Like, where can I send it? ElliotScottServices@gmail.com. Just ElliotScottServices@gmail.com. Now, what the hell was I saying now? God damn it. Oh, feelings. We're very hesitant on opening them up for a while because we feel like when we do, we give you an inch, you take a mile, and you hold on to those words. So you gotta slow it down a little bit sometimes. What's your son's name? Oh, okay. Your son has a really nice name then. That's all right with me, Red December. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Defia. See, now I know. Defia. It's a Defia? Why do guys tell you their feelings and then dip after if they mean it? Oh, they don't mean it then. They don't mean it, honey bunny. What does it mean when an ex sends you a photo of him, no words at all, after he ghosted? I don't know. It means he couldn't get any shit in the real world, so he's coming back to you. He's probably treating you as a security net. They forgot. What did they forget? Purple Light. Hey boo. She says, hey boo. Defia. I remember that name forever now. Thank you, Trish. How far out to arrange the next hangout typically? It depends on how far you are into the relationship. I always say you should at least see the guy at least once a week, if not 2, depending on how far you're in, and then more. The more you hang out, whatever. What should I do with all my ex's nudes? I don't know. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take any credit for that. And and it come back to me and say, "Oh, hey, you told this girl to post it on this site, and now you're in trouble." I ain't taking anything of that. LL, I am a Pisces. Tell me what that means. I don't know what any of that means. Whitfield, what's wrong with Idaho? Don't be hating. This is an amazing state. People be hating on this state. This is such a good state. I've only been here for a little over a year and a half. It is such a great state. I cannot stress how great that. Look at this. See, this is my problem. I love this place. Everything's cheap, high quality. There's so much pride in ownership. It's clean. Everything's new. There's a lot of construction because it's growing very fast, but God, it's such a great place. I love it here. But even though I'm going back to Idaho, or I'm going back to Illinois. Mermaids in the house. When's your birthday, Defia? Personal reasons, Diana, and I have family back. Like my whole family's from Illinois. That hair curl bothers me. That's pussy repellent right there, dude. That's pussy repellent. No girl wants that. I just woke up though. Who cares? That haircut. I ain't cutting. Oh, that hair curl. What do you do when your patience is low in a relationship? When are you always when you're always in a hurry like him? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Tanya. No, trust me, Andrea. This is pussy repellent. It's true. My nose be itching, man. What time is it? Oh my god, I've been on here for an hour already. Holy moly. You like seeing me blonde? Hell no. You want this blonde? What about if I should give you guys the old pictures. I'm 30, right? Okay, back all the way up until it was really big for me to do this in middle school. But I took the dye out of my hair probably in high school, sometime in high school. But I had the Backstreet Boy thing going on for the longest time. Or the boy band. I would have my hair short, really short on top, spike it, and then all my tips would be frosted. Yeah, no, I ain't putting that man bun in again. I know what women go through, man. That man bun, women with long hair, holy moly. My tongue was pierced. I took it out. Thank you, Natasha. She said I chose you instead of Panera, but you're worth it. I don't know, man. Panera's pretty good. You're gonna regret that decision. Thank you, honey, for that money. Oh, dude, everyone did the Backstreet stuff back in the day. Everyone did. Even though I was really like into emo and punk and stuff. Like I was a big Blink 182 fan. Well, this is a little bit after Backstreet. I was more of a Taking Back Sunday, The Used, that kind of stuff. I loved those bands. How old am I? 30. If you're in a long distance relationship and he gets BJs from other girls but is honest and tells you about it, should you accept it? Fuck no. Hell no. No, man, you should accept that. Come on. I am young, Isabel. Why'd you take okay, I see you, Defia. Why'd you take that tongue piercing out? Lisa, 2 dates in 2 days, that might be a little fast. Depends on what you're doing now. If you're pulling away now a little bit, that's fine. No, you're fine with that. That's totally okay. Now, hey, I still want you on that Patreon. Don't be doing me dirty, man. Look, I'm gonna post it one more time because I know some of you are doing me dirty. I thought you guys loved me. 2 dates, 2 days in a row. Depends on the dates too. How long is a good time to move on? Whenever you're ready. How long should you wait before you have sex with the guy? Oh, that's all about you. I can't tell you that. I don't think it really matters. Yes, it does and it doesn't. That's so complex. If you don't feel good about it, I would wait. Again, that's your decision. That's your body. You do what you want, girl. I have to say that. Wait a month. That's not a bad idea. Just can't. Okay, I got you, RJ. I got you. Understand. Hey, you just being here and watching my videos, clicking on my videos and watching them, man, or my live stream video, everything. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. See, if you don't see it when I go like this, right? If I go like that, you don't see it. But if I'm like that, it's like, oh my God, that shit's so out. Hey, if the guy's 3 hours away, he might as well be 10 hours away. He might as well be thousands of miles. Okay, I got you, Defia. Thank you. You're too funny, girl. Let me see. If a guy stops talking to you for weeks and is considered ghosting or pulling, is that considered ghosting or pulling away? Will he come back? Yes, that is considered ghosting, I would think. Will he come back? I got to know the context. See, you guys are asking. It's like a doctor, right? I'm not a doctor, no professional whatsoever, and I'm not claiming that, but it's the same thing. You just can't say, "Do I have this?" I have to know your symptoms. I have to know the situation. It's context. I like you a lot. You're the best. Well, good. Hey, is there any other dating coaches you guys really like out there? I just want to know. I just want to know your opinion, like who you guys really like and who you can't stand. So put who you like, and then right next to it, put who you can't stand. I want to know. This is interesting. I already know who you're all going to say. I know the two people you guys are going to say you like. See, now that's a good answer, Isabel. That's a good answer. That's all you need to say. Yeah, I like Chaz a lot. I do like Chaz. I knew you all were going to say Hussey. Get out of here. See, Natasha, that's a good answer, too. Erica, you don't like Corey Wayne? No one like him, man. I think he's smart. Chaz is good. If you guys don't know who Chaz is, check him out. Chaz, I'm calling you out right now, man. I'm giving you some insiders right here. I'm putting them your way. He's pretty smart. Wait, am I thinking Chaz or am I thinking the other guy? Oh shit, never mind. I don't know who I'm thinking of right now. I don't even know that one. Okay, Susanna, I like that. I like that. I hate all other dating coaches, but I love you and I trust your advice. Smart woman. Hey, Venus, that's not a bad concept to hang out, have fun, and hook up. If you do the context correctly, that does work. That's why I like them. Jackson, that's who I'm thinking of. I mean, Elle's still good, but Derek Jackson's good too. I'm telling you, I don't mean to bring race into the issue, but if there's black dating coaches out there, talk to them. Okay, they got game and they know what's up. You know, they know what's up. That's just the truth. Those two at least. I do like Ellis and I do like Jackson a lot. I don't know who this alpha is. I don't know who that is. Don't worry, I'm not going to turn into him. That guy. I'm not going to say his name. I mean, when you want to speed things up and he is serious but slow. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying, Tanya. You want to speed it up and he's serious but slow. Well, there's a reason he's slow. I would not speed it up, right? And the reason I say that is because the number one reason a guy pulls away is pressure. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Take it that pace. Because what you're asking is the same thing he's asking, but in reverse, right? You're wanting to take it fast. Okay, but he's wanting to take it slow. And you got to respect that. So I wouldn't rush it. I would just hang out, have fun, hook up. You build the attraction. When you dig the hole of attraction, things tend to fall in place. Attraction is everything. I better be your favorite. I do have some grasp about building attraction. Oh my God! Speaking of that, I have such a good, probably the best guide coming out on building attraction and guys. Like it's like building attraction, like 10.0, right? Building value, building attraction, and guys pulling away. So this book is really good for women who are having a hard time keeping a guy. Or getting him really interested and hooked, or he's showed a lot of interest and he's starting to pull back a little bit. This is such a good book. Let me give you some insight on it, right? I have 30 pages in this book, over 30 pages just dedicated to pacing, right? I have 30 pages or over 30 pages dedicated to just the negotiation, asking him to be the correct way to ask him to be with you or to be your boyfriend, right? Literally, right? So that's 60 pages of just, and then again, this is a very big book. It's way bigger than that, but I'm just saying, like I have one chapter literally dedicated to pacing. And then I have another chapter dedicated to getting him hooked. And then another one dedicated to like different things of value, like this, this value method, then this value method, and then this value method, just all these ways to get a guy hooked. It's genius. And again, like I said, I have like 30 something pages strictly just on pacing so you don't screw it up. Yeah, he is good, Celine. So you all got to check that out. That should be out within the next month. I'll take that. I am the most legit and realist dating coach out there. I'm real as fuck. And some people don't like it, but it is what it is. Rebecca, the tattoo it's books, and it says that look at that, and it says I have lived 1,000 lives. I just got it maybe 3-4 months ago. Yes, Josephine, you will like that book. I promise you that guide. You will like that guide. I wouldn't mess around. She says, What if you? What about your boss? If you both have a crush and it's mutual, I wouldn't fuck with that. Trust me. Don't shit where you eat. Trust me on that. No sugarcoating here. You're right, Don. No sugarcoating. It's called the Attraction Bible. Because literally, it's like a Bible. You follow this, you will succeed. Trust me. I am putting a lot of time into this. I have graphs. I have just like in-depth information on everything. I have a lot of pictures and stuff in there too on like, how it should go. She says, nah, fuck your boss and change jobs. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's hard to get a job sometimes. I love your don't give a shit and I want you, but I don't need you attitude mindset you recommend. It works. I'm telling you, like I said, I think the biggest problem is women care so much. They give too much of themselves into the relationship with a guy who's not willing to do the same, and then he takes advantage of it. It's true. That is very true. I dated the UPS guy. Oh, yeah. You dated the UPS guy? He'd be coming by and delivering and giving you a package, all right? He'd be giving you a package. Kimberly, I'm not sure. I stopped doing that for right now, my gaming channel, because I wanted to get 100,000 on this first and then mess around with that. First class, baby. She says she got first class package. Well, that's not a bad thing, Defia. Okay, that's true. Customer service subpar, she said. That's so funny. Okay, guys, listen, I'm going to cut it short. We're over an hour here. I love talking to you guys. I will do this more. I absolutely love it. Again, I'm going to put the link to my Patreon. If you love me and you care about me and you want to support me, this is how you do it. You can go as low as $1, right? Even if you don't, I still love you. It means a lot to me that you guys are just here watching my videos and checking me out and saying I'm your favorite dating coach. Again, means the world to me. I would be nothing without you guys. With that being said, I love you, ladies. Take care and peace.